is that when we walk in all 3 dimensions, the pelvis and the skull are always moving in the same direction as the calcaneus in all 3 planes of motion at almost all times, except for one brief moment where that rule breaks. But for every other moment in time, your pelvis and your heel bone, calcaneus, will always be pointing in exactly the same direction, moving in the same direction as you walk in all 3 planes. So if we have this motion of the heel bone doing the anterior tilt, at that exact same moment when the heel bone is anteriorly tilting, your pelvis will be too, and so will your skull, because we know the pelvis and the skull have that cog relationship. So now we have another structure we can add to that relationship. Calcaneus, pelvis, and skull are always doing the same things. So we're going to focus on that today, if that's happening for you, and if we can sync those things up and see what we can unlock. So anterior tilts and posterior tilts should match what the pelvis and skull are doing. These side-to-side hikes and drops are going to match what your pelvis and skull is doing. And same with rotations. If your head's rotating to the right, both of your heel bones should also be rotating to the right. If your pelvis is rotating to the right, heel bones, skull, also rotating to the right. So it's a lovely rule that we can follow through the body, and we're going to explore several exercises to see if we have those interactions and see what we can do with them to make our bodies move with more efficiency and ease.